Our final inductee. He was a former playing alumnus here at PCC. This true Lancer made his mark in a brilliant 25-7 football head coaching run during 3 seasons for the Lancers from 1979 to 1981. He directed back-to-back Metropolitan Conference champion teams in 79 and 80. In the 80 squad was J.C. Gridwire, #1 ranked for a perfect 10-0 regular season. During that 3-year run, he transferred out 86 players on scholarship to 4-year universities, many of them going to NCAA Division I schools. The 1980 Lancers had a list of 36 players gain scholarships, a PCC athletics record. He also served as a loyal assistant coach on 5 other conference champion and 3 national champion Lancers teams. He went on to be a head coach at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Today, he can be heard on ESPN Radio, giving his wisdom on the sport he loves. Please welcome to the podium, 2016 Hall of Fame inductee, Coach Harvey Hyde.
Well, good afternoon. I'll tell you, what a great day to be able to listen to these inductees. I congratulate all of you. While I was here at Pasadena City College, we call him the truck. That's Reggie Brown, number 48. My daughter remembered your number when she met you. She saw you. I want to thank Dickie Ratliff. I want to thank all of the inductees and congratulate them. I want to thank Pasadena City College. I want to thank the administration here, and I'm so glad to see you here, Mr. President, and also a trustee that's here. I think that's very valuable to show the interest from the administration to the athletic department. I want to thank, of course, all the friends that are here today, whether they're coaches or players or whoever they might be, but you're dedicated. When they called and gave me the date, would January 24th be a good day for you? I said, yes, it would be, because I didn't want them to change their mind. But I knew, the AFC national, or the championship game and the NFL championship game was on today. I said, that's right, they can miss it. But I'll tell you, this is a great day, an honor for me and an honor for all of you, and for all of you that have friends that are here, I congratulate you. You know, it all started in Pasadena. Before I get started, too, I certainly don't want to forget someone who's been with me for 53 years. One woman, living with a coach, and now a broadcaster. That's not an easy chore. That's not an easy thing to do. And for you that are wives in here of coaches, you know how difficult that is, because we're really not home. We're raising other kids, we're coaching other kids. My wife coached the soccer team, the Little League team. She went to the PTA meetings. I tried to make some of them. And she did such a wonderful job. I want to ask her to stand up. Her name is Linda Hyde. Stand up, Linda. Now, I have 2 beautiful daughters, too. And they're both taken. So you don't have to worry about that, guys. But I'm so proud of them, my son-in-law, everybody, for what they've accomplished. They have really never, ever caused me any type of problem. They have always been there, so supportive. As all the coaches and my friends from the Optimist Club, the Tournament of Roses, and from Sierra Madre, I see them all here. I can't start by going to individuals. Los Angeles Times gentleman that's here. I want to thank all of them. He wasn't here for me, he was here for someone else. I want to make sure that was clear. But it's a tremendous honor to be a part of Pasadena City College. See, I was born in Pasadena. Maybe, I don't know how many of you were born in Pasadena. Clark, you might have been born in Pasadena. I went to high school with Clark, and he was as good as he said he was. Believe me, because I was the second shot putter and I was about 20 feet behind him. I was the guy that when he put the ball, I rolled it back to him. Here, keep going. So, but Clark, was a tremendous champion, as all of them are. I was born in Pasadena. I went to the school system in Pasadena from kindergarten to 14, which is all the way through the junior college system. I had the opportunity of riding around on my bike, along with others in this room, the Tarkanian family and other families, to the Rose Bowl to watch the Lancers, then Bulldogs, play. And I saw the glory in Pasadena City College with all its teams and the academic standards of Pasadena City College and what it stood for. Unbelievable heritage here. I mean, the tradition. When I was recruiting, and I can say this because I'm not coaching, I wasn't supposed to call kids from out of state, Mr. President, but I did. If you want to take those wins away, so what? I'm in the hall now. You can't do anything about it. Otherwise, how do you get guys like Reggie Brown? You don't get guys like Reggie Brown show up here in Pasadena. I used to tell him, do you ever watch the parade? He said, yeah. I said, what other junior college band do you see walking down Colorado Boulevard? I said, look at the numbers, there's 400 of them. And that was right, because the band, Pasadena City College Band, marches every year down the parade, and that was a great way of us to advertise our program at Pasadena City College. So people knew who Pasadena was and the tradition of Pasadena. Now, we didn't have the great facilities like they have now, but we had what you call a football field, and we had a gymnasium, and we didn't care what the stands looked like. All we cared about is what the field looked like and who was on it. And because of those type of people, and because of the type of coaches that I was so fortunate to work with, is why I'm here today. It's not me. It's who you surround yourself with. It's who you trust, who you love, who you want to see become successful. Celebrate it with them and enjoy life and see them become successful. When I look at Reg, he didn't tell you everything he's accomplished, but he's accomplished a lot. And I look at other players that are in here that have been presidents of companies and corporations, guys that were like me, that maybe didn't come out of high school and go straight to the four-year level. I really believe the community college program is one of the top programs in America. It's better to go to community college for a lot of students, athletes, than it is going to a major university, but you're not sure what you want to be or how good are you going to be. We used to sell it, come to Pasadena City College, and you'll play at a different level, a higher level than what your offer is right now, and you'll have most of your 2 years completed, your toughest 2 years in college, and you'll be able to pick a major and move on. But who knows what they want to be when you're 16, 17 years old? I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. So, and you look at the students that are here, and Rob Lewis and Robert and what they do, and Dickie and the things and the tradition that when I went away, I didn't win a lot of games when I played here. Guys, we won one game. Won one game. We were 1-11, and I was lucky enough that they put me in. We kicked the field goal. I kicked the field goal, and they carried me off the field. That's how happy they were. One game. So Mel Cohen says I was there. He's the only guy old enough to remember that. But I knew the tradition of Pasadena City College. I knew the history of Pasadena City College. I knew what we could do at Pasadena City College. So when I was coaching high school in the Riverside area after graduating from the University of Redlands, Bob Bastian, who was one of our coaches here, was going on a sabbatical leave. John Thurman was then the athletic director, senior. And I said, you've got to hire somebody, don't you, Big John, for Bob, who'll be gone for a year. And he says, yes, I will. So Don Hunt was the head football coach at that time, so he said, you've got to get Don Hunt's approval. So I talked to Don Hunt. Don Hunt said fine. Don Hunt said fine. So I came in. I gave up my coaching position, full-time teaching job, to come to Pasadena City College for 1 year. It was worth it to be a part of Pasadena City College. So I came to Pasadena City College, and we had a great recruiting year. We were back. People understanding what this university, I call a university, well, most of the players, Reggie, would you have stayed here for 4 years? Unbelievable. The kids didn't want to go anywhere. They wanted to stay here. They didn't want to go anywhere else. They were happy here. They were sad to leave Pasadena City College. So, story goes that we had a pretty good year our first year, and our president there was then Dr. Armand Sarafian. And he says, you know, I'm going to create a position for you to stay because of the momentum we've generated at Pasadena City College in the sport of football. So he created a position for us, and you saw the Junior Rose Bowl jacket that is worn here today. The next year we went to the Junior Rose Bowl, played Henderson, Texas in the Junior Rose Bowl, and it was the greatest thrill of my life to go to the Junior Rose Bowl for the first time. Because we have other coaches in here several times. We've been to not the Junior Rose Bowl, the Pasadena Bowl, the Junior Rose Bowl. It was called a lot of different things played in Pasadena. And great players came to Pasadena City College and were awarded scholarships to do that. So we came here, and then I left, and the opportunity came to come back. And we came back then at that time as co-head football coaches, Myron Tarkanian and myself, from the University of Hawaii, where we were coaching. So we came back here, and that's basically where it started. We were able to put a staff together. We were so fortunate. We rotated who was the head coach. Someone was a different head coach every 2 or 3 years. Coaches went on to Arizona State. Coaches went on to be head coaches at San Diego State. Coaches went into the NFL. Coaches went everywhere out of Pasadena City College. And we continue to win. And we continue to have the program be recognized everywhere. Not only just on the athletic field, but in the classroom, because you can't go on to another college unless you have your grades. And we were so fortunate to have a counselor called John Hardy. I don't know if you remember his name. And John Hardy would make it happen. He would pull in campus in his sort of purple-blue Rolls Royce. It was just, you knew when John was on campus. You knew when John was on campus. And when John was on campus, we would go up to his office and say, John, this is what's happening here, what can we do? And John could figure it out. He never said no. He said, what can we do? Let's try to get it done. Now this is what you call working with the faculty. We were just working with the PE department at that time. They call it different things now, deans and everything else as far as. We worked with the faculty. We knew all the faculty on campus. We went to the faculty meetings. We invited them down to the sidelines, beyond the games. We did it all. We were a family. And that's what it takes to be successful, to be a family, care about other people, not just yourself. And this tradition continued where I was fortunate enough to become the first head football coach in Division I from a junior college. First one ever. And why did I get there? Because of Pasadena City College. No other way. Pasadena City College. And all the things that we did at here and the things that I was part of at UNLV, which is tremendous, with Jerry Tarkanian, is things I'll never forget. And then carrying it in now to what I'm doing in broadcasting is absolutely fantastic. Why? I'm still surrounding myself with the game. I'm still surrounding myself with young people. I'm still talking about goals. I'm still setting goals. When you get to be a certain age, you know, you can't be around people all the time that are talking about what hurts. Or how about retirement? Or where's your plot going to be? You're going to be in the ground or you're going to be in the wall? You know, I don't want to be around those people. I want to be around people that are setting goals, not ending goals, and helping them set goals and get there. So I thank all of you. I thank Pasadena City College. I thank the city of Pasadena for the success that all of us have had. You sitting here, the people being inducted today, I could go on and on and on. They put me last because they knew they're going to give me the hook. But I love to talk, that's why I'm doing radio, but congratulations to all of you. Thank you, and have a great 2016.